What's good, everybody? Today we are doing a podcast with my boy Bram. We're the best at selling info products in Chicago. So give an intro, bro.
Yeah, my name is Ram. You guys may have seen me on Instagram. Us together, we're probably bringing in over $1 million a month in just info for our clients in Chicago alone. We're absolutely ripping out here. I do sales management for some clients, doing up to $300K a month right now. I help people with getting into sales, existing sales reps, increase their commissions. I've had multiple people 2 to 3x their commissions in under 60 days just working with me, doing call reviews, learning the right psychology behind sales, and how to use the same offer and double, triple their commissions on the same offer with the same leads, just increasing their skills.
That's the problem with like most of the high ticket sales industry. Like you see it like super saturated, which I feel like it is unless you have the right placement. A lot of these guys, people just buy off people who have hype and like they're shit coaches. You should do it with people who are actually like making a fuck ton of money, and like he's proven it. Now he's like sales managing and shit like that, and like everyone who joins this fucking program has been placed. Like fucking tell them about that. Like everybody, like they're all getting crazy results.
It's literally 100%.
And that's the biggest thing. If you want to get into like the shit we do, literally learn from someone who's already done it, constantly placed it. Don't buy off like someone with hype or a big name, because those programs are just mass market and shit. But yeah, that's one thing I wanted to say. But I'd say let's just get into like just start off maybe like who you are, like or like how you've gotten like into everything, because we're all like young doing this shit.
I mean, we both have somewhat of a similar story, I think.
Yeah.
For like, I mean, not the details, but at least where we started, where we went. So, I mean, I kind of want to start from the beginning. You guys have probably seen like minute-long reels from me or from him going over like in summary really quick, different little bits and pieces of our story. So I want you to see from two people who went from probably the same position as you guys, just being broke, working a job you don't like, or maybe you're making decent money that you just feel like is not what you're worth, or you're in college and you're like, this is not what I want for my life. I want more direction. I want to make more. I want more freedom, whatever it is. And you don't exactly know how to do it. I want you to be able to see the entire story of what we went through and realize that neither of us had it easy. Neither of us were given some magical hand of cards to play with that is going to give us a win every time. No, we were in both pretty shit situations at times too. And I want you to see how we were able to go through that and get to where we are today, so that maybe you guys can replicate it and realize that it is possible for you. So start us off like a little bit from the beginning. We can go through each step together. Like where did you really start, like first time even hearing about the space, or even before that? Yeah,
so like initially I saw it because like this kid I knew from middle school was doing it. So he was making a fuck ton of money, and I knew his sister, so I was with her, and she was saying how like, yeah, he makes a fuck ton of money. So I was like, well, shit. So after I got to college, I generally just like locked in on everything, and you know, it was the growth operating thing. But then I found like the growth operating shit was bullshit, because like setting up like a low ticket community and selling it to like a bunch of people, you're not gonna get a lot of people, and if you do, they won't stick with it for more than 2 to 3 months, because as you've seen, like if you run info products, you know, most people aren't about shit. Like 99% of people, oh, I'm gonna do this, I wanna do that, and then they give up, because none of them are about shit. Everything works. It comes down to do you work, and you have to stick with something for a long period of time to make it work. And once like I've stuck with, you know, the growth operating shit, like what I'm doing now is pretty much the same shit. It's just like higher ticket, and it's like actually like a real business, not like one of those like fake business models you see. So obviously like eventually like I came to like pivot to like more like the higher ticket shit, which is what I'm doing now. And then, you know, it took a little bit to actually get to the point where I am now. But you know how it is. All it takes is one client.
What did you do before you got into growth operating and like info?
Yeah, that's
did you try like some shit that didn't work out?
Yeah, I tried like drop shipping, e-com. I was kind of like too retarded like set up the store and stuff. So it's like
what kind of store did you try to set up?
So it was like one of those hydro fans. Yeah, it was one of those hydro fans.
I did light strips and like different lighting things, and they were all ugly as shit. I ordered the test products, and I was like, I would never use these.
And that's the thing, it's like these products are shit. So I'd rather sell something good where people get like good results.
Mm-hmm. Like something where like you actually see someone's life somewhat change.
Because we've seen it happen. Like
100%. That's the reason why I love what I do, is like you see people that like you remember getting on a sales call with or something, then like month, 2 months later, they're like making money actually moving
And that's the thing.
goals.
It's like I wish we had people like before that are like us, where we actually like make money, and it's like very like 1-to-1. Like if they were to like work with us, and like they'd actually get the result.
Yeah.
Because like everything else, bro, is just kind of like mass market.
Yeah, no, you see people with like 100,000 followers, right? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna hop on a couple like group coaching calls where you're not gonna ask me a question even. I don't even want to see your face. Like I sold programs, I've helped growth operate for people who are doing that, and it's like, sure, I know some people see results in there, but like most people, if you're watching this probably, you want someone there who's actually gonna help you on a personal basis.
Yeah.
And all those mass market ones, you're gonna get group coaching calls, likely with coaches that aren't even the creator himself. So you're rarely talking to that person. You'll have coaches you can talk to that have like a little community of people, and you'll have some video modules, but like you're never gonna get that one-on-one help that you'll get from working with someone who isn't huge, but actually does the business model on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And like, yeah, you always want to buy like a one-on-one mentorship just to like start. Like eventually, like now I'm at the point where it's like now I just need like courses, shit like that. I just need information so I can implement it. Like I already know what to do. But like when you're initially starting out, you need like the other shit.
Yeah.
But I think you should go through like maybe like the intro of your story.
I started pretty much freshman year was when I started thinking of like different ways to make money online.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You were doing it in high school,
Dude,
bro?
freshman year I like started. I wasn't doing sales back then, but I remember it was my first high school job. It was like when your mom had to co-sign on a job for you because you were 15, not 16. And it was a tutoring job. And so I'd have like these 4 kids in front of me that I'm tutoring. And then we had the work laptop. And they almost fired me for this, but they found out I was researching NFTs on the work laptop. So I started off with like that bullshit that's never gonna work. Right, it was like NFTs, crypto, random resell. Like I'd resell AirPods, fucking off-brand hair dryers, like anything to just make a buck online. Nothing stuck because you guys probably realize by now, like these business models, like you said, drop shipping, it's like 8 different skills that you need to know. Like I assure you, you're not going to be a master copywriter, a master at fucking researching the market for what products are going to work, marketing, ad creatives, and building a store, and just running an entire bit. Like you're not gonna just like snap your fingers, watch one YouTube guide and know how to do all of that. And so failed at all that, and then finally stumbled upon high ticket sales from, I think it was literally a TikTok. And I realized like, damn, it's just sales. All you have to do is hop on calls for these creators that I was watching, they were making millions from their course, and now I found a way to make a part of those millions, get a piece of that pie for myself, and it just clicked. I was like, I'm seeing all the gurus, now I can take money from the gurus. You know, like how did you, I guess, find high ticket? Like what was...
Yeah, so my thing is like the low
intro?
ticket shit just straight up was not working.
Yeah.
So eventually like I saw like, obviously you're always seeing like all these big names selling like high ticket shit, and it's like, it's easier to get to 100K by selling, you know, like 10K 10 times compared to selling, you know, 100 a month for, I mean, there's like, what, you need 1,000 people?
Yeah.
So it's like I can sell 10 dudes for 10K, but I can't sell like 1,000 for like 100.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, all right, let me just learn the sales side of it, like actually get good at selling people. Because that's the thing. And here's another thing. The shit you see on IG, bro, it's fake, bro. Like don't get caught up in like those scripts, the word tracks, all that shit, because, bro, it is just so robotic. And even when people apply for like me and his like sales team, shit like that, bro, you guys look retarded and I would never hire you. You have to genuinely just be like a normal person who I'd want to work with, who has some bit of results. Like I'd rather work with someone who's like starting out, who's like hungry for it. But that's the thing, is like you guys come to us like with these like robotic bullshit, and it's just not gonna work. But I understand, because I used to do the same shit when I initially started out with the high ticket shit. It was like super robotic, it wasn't good sales. But when you're actually able to learn like the psychology of like what makes people buy, digging into their pain, seeing where they want to go, pre-handling all the objections, like if you're able to do all that, like you can damn near close anybody.
And this is a funny story, and this is how I really learned the importance of psychology of sales. Was I first became a closer, and I didn't have like all the fancy weird word tracks that you're gonna see on Instagram, and my social media feed wasn't even like engaged on that yet. It was literally like my reels didn't have these random sales gurus telling me bullshit here and there, and so my mind wasn't plagued with that. And I was top closer week after week after week. I was getting hyped up every sales team meeting. There were like 10 closers there. And then I started seeing that stuff on Instagram. And for some reason, even though I was a top closer then, I was like, you know what, I gotta start implementing this. Bro, I dropped on the leaderboard so fast because I was like, oh, he said this? Okay, I have to say this now. It wasn't personalized to the person. It didn't sound like I was caring. It sounded like literally I was a robot. And then as soon as that happened and I had the snowball, there's a month where I like was making no money almost. Like not no money, but I wasn't a top closer. And then I realized like I had a meeting with one of the sales managers, like I gotta go back to what I was doing. As soon as I do that, I'm back to being at the top. So it's like, if you just learn what makes people buy and genuinely be engaged with the person and changing their lives, their decision-making process, you will close so much at a much higher rate than the average person just following these scripts or frameworks. Because again, maybe I'm rambling here about this one topic, but I like to think of it like, imagine you line up 10 dates, all absolute rockets, 10 dates, and you go in with a script every fucking time, and you just rattle off the same questions over and over and over again. How many of them are coming back to the crib? None of them are coming back. Because they're like, fucked. Yeah, they don't care. They're like, he doesn't care about me. He doesn't actually want to get to know me or anything like that.
Here's the thing, you can act like you don't give a fuck and you'd still get more pussy. But you can keep going, goddamn.
But like, no, like that's 100% true. It's like, you will not get a second date. You're not gonna ever like get someone to like you, get someone to trust you, get someone to want, like if you're a setter, you're not gonna get them to want to go up to a closing call if you're just following a script and don't care about them. But when someone truly trusts you and feels like this person's authentic, you'll stand out from the 99% of people they talk to, and they're gonna swipe their card.
What made you the number one closer out of like a team of like 20?
It all comes down to the things that most people aren't willing to do because they feel like they don't need to. You'll hear a lot of people say like, oh, when someone asks a question about you or anything like that, you shouldn't be relatable. You don't need to tell stories about yourself. Like, just ask them these questions, go down this framework and move. Now, like, I'll relate to these people. I'll talk to them. Like, this guy, like if I ask about their why and they're like, I really want to help my mom out, this happened to her, I'll relate with a story about my past and my parents, and then they'll trust me. They'll trust me way more if they relate to me.
Yeah, it is
right?
big.
A lot of people, they're like, I don't want to call confirm every single lead that books on my calendar. Like, the setter can do that, you know, it'll be fine, whatever. Bro, it takes a minute and they're going to be like 50% more likely to show up. Why not do it? And then on that call, I'll spend an extra 2 to 3 minutes, you know, ask him about the guy's day, build some rapport, make him like me. So he really wants to show up, get that level of familiarity before the closing call. That way he shows up a lot more open and ready. It's not like he's meeting someone he's never talked to. Okay, I'm already, that deal's more likely to close than another person. I'm doing follow-ups, I'm getting referrals. Like, I'm doing everything to be the absolute best that everyone else is just saying, I don't need to do it because it's not in my job description. You know?
Yeah, and that's like the difference between a winner and a loser. Like, there's gonna be the people, like even like high school or you go to a job, there's people who just show up and don't give a fuck. They're just there for like the, you know, just to make enough. Like but then there's the people, you know, who go out there and do anything they can to win. That's why they win. But yeah, there's like too many losers out there. But yeah, if you could do anything to win, I mean, you'll make it work.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, to this day, I mean, like, how many times do you like take a risk, put yourself in an uncomfortable position? Still to this day.
Yeah, it's like every day. It's just at a different level now. Like you guys, like you don't understand, like, and it's all about becoming the person who's capable of taking bigger risks. But it just like you, as running a business, you keep taking more and more like risks. Like, I used to think like spending like this much for a program was nothing. Now it's just like, oh, yep, that's a small risk now compared to like now. It's like I'm doing certain things where it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's every single time that I feel myself getting comfortable, it's like, okay, I have to invest a lot of money into this. Yeah. I have to do this. I have to put my back against the wall somehow. Like, I have a nice car right now, Porsche Macan GTS, great, right? You could say it's a mom car, whatever. I'm 19, I have a Porsche, you don't. I don't give a fuck, right? Like, real shit.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, exactly, right? No, like, fuck you.
No, but I like this shit.
But no, I'm gonna get a new car. Why?
Yeah.
Do I need a new car?
You gotta be hyped up.
Fucking no, I don't need a new car. But I'm probably going to, because it's gonna put me back in a position where like I'm spending a shit ton of money on something, now I have to make more, easily make it back. You know, it just gives you that thing where it's like, I have to make more money now. Put yourself in those positions. When I got my apartment, right, I was making like 10, 15K a month, right? That was 4 months ago. And I hadn't been making that 10 to 15K a month for a year. 3 months after getting my apartment, I'm at 40K a month. I don't know about you, but that's pretty easy. Like, that's a pretty easily identifiable switch in my life. Was I have a lot more expenses and I'm at a different frequency. Like, invest into those things, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, and constantly repeat that over and over again, and you'll have so much more urgency. You will win. Like, there's no way not to if you put yourself in a position where you have to.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's pretty much that simple. Like, after, I guess, you found out about, where were you in life when you found out about, like, growth operating and really starting to, like, get into that business?
I was, like, just graduating high school, like, in college, but I knew college wasn't going to be for me.
Mm-hmm. So, like, you went to college, though,
for a
little bit.
I went for half a semester. Mm-hmm. Terrible experience. Showers were dirty as fuck. You have to share the bathroom. Got a roommate of 4 dudes. And you know how that gets. So it's like I'm not the only fucked up one. There was like a bunch of, it was like my hometown friends, but like my one roommate who's like my business partner now, we like live together now. It's like we built all that shit.
Yeah.
So I built it from the dorm room, which was like very fun. And that's the thing. It's like throughout that entire process, like you look at it, it's like this sucks, but it's always like the best part, but you don't realize it. Like right now, like where we're at right now, we're thinking right now, it's like we're working all the time, we're building shit, and we don't appreciate the moment. Like literally look where the fuck we're at. Like it's like this shit, you know, we're always in Chicago, we're always doing shit, but we don't appreciate it because we're trying to get to the next level. And if you don't ever appreciate it, just you're never gonna be happy. And like I'm starting to appreciate this shit more now because like we know what we're capable of. We're gonna be at the next level. We'll be in like the fucking penthouse in like less than a year. We'll be doing all this crazy shit. And then when we're there, it's like, okay, now we have to go to fucking Miami, take down that shit, like all the other shit. So it's like always gonna be the next level.
Exactly, like you will get there. And so I always think about when was I most happy about the money I was making? Like I felt it the most was a long time ago. I moved from being an appointment setter to a closer. And I went from making that like trenching for that like 3K, 4K a month to then getting my first 10K a month in the span of 30 days. Like it was literally a 30-day transition from 3 to 4K a month to 10K a month. That was like the most excitement I've ever felt over money. Cause it was like, I could finally buy the shit I want to buy. I wasn't thinking about money at all. Like that was the biggest change in my life. And I was so excited about it then. Now it's like, and just because I've gotten used to it, it's like I could get paid 4K and it's like, all right, it's just maintenance money, you know? It's like, okay, I just got money, right? So it's appreciate like the journey up.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact right now, I won't appreciate how good all this feels once I'm at like 100K a month, 200K a month, because then I'll be like, damn, like even to that point, money will mean less. So it's like appreciate that journey up wherever you're at in it right now, because like, the struggles you'll have right now, you'll remember that a year from now and it'll give you like a euphoric feeling, bro. Like you probably had doubts, I would assume.
Oh, all the time.
Tell us about the doubts you had a while ago.
Bro, like when you're sending outreach, nothing's working, or like you get land clients, like you're landing all these clients, everyone says it's gonna work. You fucking launch with them, nothing works, bro. It sucks, bro. And it's like I went through like, bro, 10 clients to actually like get a good one, or like 15 clients, but it's like send like thousands of outreach messages. But that's the thing, you just have to stick with something for like a year, year and a half, and like actually give it the chance to be able to work. But yeah, bro, I would constantly like, cause I and everyone like around me was just like, oh, you know, you gotta go back to college. My dad, oh my God, I literally like buzzer beatered my shit because like, I was dead ass. My dad was like selling his house and he's completely moving. He's like, you got to figure it out. And I was like, I knew that for like months beyond. And it's like, I was like freaking out. And then like, bang, 10K a month, 10K a month, 10K a month. That's like, now I can get approved for an apartment down here and do all the shit. But yeah, I would always like think about switching business models, doing all of that stuff, because there's always something that looks better, and that's why a lot of people fuck up and fail, because you know how everyone is. It's
I still get it to this day.
I know. I still want to keep jumping into different shit too, because it's like, bro, you can run it up in this, but it's just like everything's always way harder than it looks, and you're starting from zero. You know nothing about the industry, and it's always harder. It's like, why not And that's the biggest thing I was even thinking. I keep seeing other shit, all this other shit, or I want to get more clients. It's like, no, let me build up the clients I have right now, get them a fuck ton of money, and just like increase my rev share and just make more money overall. And I realized I was avoiding the actual like root cause of the problem, and I was trying to go get more shit. Then I just stopped, and I was like, let me just scale all these motherfuckers up. Let's get them to like $100,000 months, couple $100,000 months. And it's like, when you get that, now you're making so much money, it's like you don't need to switch business models. Now you can do so much other shit.
Yeah. If you have one business model that you know works, because they all do work.
Yeah,
right?
everything works.
I'll tell you right now, like, would I ever get into trading? Probably not. But do I know that some traders make a shit ton of money? Fuck yeah. Do I know e-com guys that make a stupid amount of money? Yes, I do. I've thought to this day, like, damn, I kind of wish I could switch to e-com. Bro, but I also know that shit is so hard. You know how hard it is to start, oh, I'm gonna start selling peptides. Bro, that shit is so much harder than you guys think. Like, I know some successful guys in peptides, they invested like 6 figures into their business to start it, right? Like, you guys think you're gonna launch the next best clothing brand overnight? No, you're not. I hate to break it to you, but like that random clothing brand you did designs for in your bedroom that you're gonna launch organic TikToks for, it's probably not gonna work the first time, right? Like, it's gonna take you a year probably at least for almost any business model you start. Besides sales, man, I know people who got into sales, it's like, you just learn the skills, but like, it's gonna take a while, it's gonna take a lot of work for whatever you guys wanna do. So once you find the business model that clicks for you, you have to just stick with it. Like, I have to stick with sales until I reach $1 million a month. I won't quit until I reach $1 million a month. Then I might maybe venture into something else, but like, you have to stick with it for a long period of time. I talk about it always. It's consistency over a long period of time. If you can be consistent with anything you do in life for a long time, you'll make it. If you, from day one, you play sport in high school, I assume?
Yeah, football.
Yeah. If you played football from 4 years old to 18 years old every day for 5 hours, could you probably have made it to the NFL?
The only problem with that is like, you'd have to be big enough, and there's injuries. Like, I even had injuries.
Yeah, okay, but like, fuck the injuries.
But it's like the big thing is like size, and I'm sure if you did like work as hard as you can, like every fucking day, like hours and hours and hours. The problem with like the NFL and like shit like that is like you genuinely have to have it. But you still could.
You still physically
like
could.
If I wanted to, I could go out there and be a kicker.
Okay, not even NFL. Let's think about like basketball.
Let's say like kicker. Like if I wanted to, yeah, I could be like a kicker and make it. Easy. It's just like you could adjust to the position. But yeah, if you put in all the work, you could make it
even just
work.
like a sports. You want to be like a professional sports player, bro. Like, dude, I know like fucking 5'8" little Mexican boys who are skinny as shit, who are gonna go pro in soccer because they just grinded their shit off. Like, there's people who make it in business who were like poor as fuck. Like, they had no money to invest, and they make it in sales or something. It's like, all it takes is being willing to be super persistent. It doesn't matter. Like, there's certain cases where maybe you want to be a Formula 1 racer. Yeah, daddy's got to have a couple mil to cough up for like shit for you. But like, if you want to, there's
like MMA. MMA is a perfect example.
How many basketball players do you know that came from nothing, bro? There's so many basketball players, probably.
No, all those guys. Yeah, most of them came from nothing. Obviously, there'd be some guys who like got through with like good family households, shit like that, a lot of money. And I almost make the argument, this would be very controversial, but like those people who came from nothing, like they have to make, like it's like their only thing to go out there and make it. And it's like, that's all they got. Like they have to make it or else they're fucked.
And they
compared to us, it's like, we've always had money, so it's like we can just go down the traditional path. Everything's paid for, college is paid for, everything's good. Yeah. We could have done that. Like I'd make the argument they wanted more than we ever did, but we'd still like took the harder route and made it work.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you like a lot of the people watching us, just like based off like who we are, it's like we've like we started our businesses with no fucking money. Like parents never gave us shit, but we've always had like good households, shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like you don't have to go down the traditional path if you don't want to.
No, like I had the opportunity. I was blessed to have the opportunity for my parents to pay for college, right? They didn't buy me a Porsche, but they bought me like a Honda CR-V, like an old one, right? Maybe it's not my dream car, whatever, but I was given a great opportunity in life there, and I'm blessed to have that. But it wasn't truly what I wanted. The comfortable thing for me to do is say, yeah, great. You know, sales is going to be hard. I'll have to, take huge risks. It'll be really uncomfortable, but I have this really comfortable thing, college. I'll just do that, whatever. No, I was like, I don't want that. I want to be rich young. I want to be financially free, time free, location free so bad that I will put myself in that really difficult position. I will do it. I don't care, right? Because I want to be something great. I want to be something different. And that's what you have to think about is like, I don't care what opportunities you have in front of you. I don't care that your entire life, your parents, family, friends, teachers have all conditioned you to want college, this college experience that isn't even fucking good, by the way, right?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know everyone's like, oh, college, the parties, all this shit. Down here, it's fun as fuck.
It's so
much
better.
You guys don't understand. Here's the thing. I can go to college campuses and have a fun ass time. Dude. So it's like you could go out there and like, yeah.
I want you guys to understand this about college, actually, right? You guys think, I gotta go to a frat, go to these frat parties if I want to get girls. If you have to be in a frat to get girls, I mean, Jesus, just...
No, and that's the thing. Yeah, the girls will get with you because they're whores. If I'm being completely honest, like the ones there, like they'll get ran through. But it's like, after college, you're fucked. You're gonna get none. Like if that's like the only thing you're worried about.
That's like straight peak in college.
Like you're peaked at, you're dead ass so peaked at college. I know they're watching this like, oh fuck these guys. But it's just like, it's true. Like after college, like you guys don't understand. Like,
I'm telling you, like being an accountant at Chase Bank is not gonna get you that. Like what you want. You're peaking in college, then you're gonna be depressed as fuck. Because you're gonna have so much fun in college, you're gonna think you're the shit, and then you're not gonna be the shit. You're gonna get mogged the fuck out as soon as you leave, and then you're gonna be like, damn, like, fuck, I miss college. And you're one of those people going on your once a month great nice dinner at an average place, talking with your college buddies, being like, yeah, dude, I was tough as fuck in college. Like,
yeah, you guys will keep reminiscing. Like you'll be that classic character in like a movie. And you'll be watching me and my boy right here on TikTok.
Exactly.
Talking shit and laughing.
And then you're going to be the next lead in one of the programs we sell for people probably.
And then you're going to go through, you're like, I need to talk to my wife. You're going to go back home to your chopped wife and she's going to be in my DMs. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not fucking with you.
In college, like your experience that you think is so great. And here's the thing. You don't even think it's that good because you haven't been. You just think it's good because everyone around you tells you it is because they've never experienced anything else. Like, where did you hear about the college experience being so great? Who told you?
I just have seen, like, I've
Social
seen
media,
some crazy
friends,
shit.
family, all that. Like, everyone talks about it.
Everyone always says, like, yeah, it's good.
But did they experience what we experienced?
No.
Fuck no.
That's the thing. Right? No. All of us, my circle, all this shit, is extremely rare. Like, to make the money we made, I look it up, like...
It's 0.1%.
It's 0.001% that anyone gets this level. So it's extremely rare, and all you guys, like, in college, all you girls in college, like, all you people, it pisses me off, because even my friends do it. Oh, this is so... Like, they look at me, they think it's fucking normal. No. None of this is normal, and after college, you'll have nothing close to that, unless you lock in on the shit.
No,
and it's
not.
just like, it's so rare to get to this point, but you can get to this point with consistency for like 1 to 2 years.
And here's the thing, you guys are willing to be consistent with college, a fucking graduate school, and then more schooling after that.
And you're working like an 8-hour-a-day job.
Just for like an 8-hour-a-day
doing?
job that you're gonna make $10K a month at, maybe pre-tax, and it's like, dude, like I spend $15K a month right now. Like, and that's just to like live a decently fun life. Like,
And yeah, decently fun. Like our life is like dope as fuck now. When we get a lot of money, or when I get a lot of money, you don't want it. It's gonna be fucked up.
It's gonna be crazy.
It will be terrible. It will be terrible. You can ask, like all my clients say the same shit. Yeah. You don't want to see Dennis when he gets a lot of money. I promise that.
Yeah,
I promise you don't want to see me with.
Like I'm telling you, like the 30, 40K a month. Like we go nice dinners when we want. We'll go on a boat.
We genuinely do whatever.
We'll have a decent car. Like you don't have to worry about money, but it's nothing like crazy. Yeah. When you guys see the lives that you are hoping to have, I promise you're not going to be on a yacht in Monaco every Formula One race if you're making 10K a month at a corporate job.
And you don't even get to 10K a month with the corporate job. Like you get there like 5.
You get there once you're in your 30s.
Like right out of college, you're gonna be making like 4 or 5K a month, baby. And you'll
average at a top business school in the fucking nation, by the way, right? And they advertise this with pride.
Yeah.
77K a year. Right now, if I really did the math, 77K a year isn't paying for my monthly expenses. which means like rent, insurance, car, food.
No, here's the
That
thing.
wouldn't afford
like
my
4 to
life.
5K. No, yeah, you guys, like, that's not shit. And it's like, dude, my rent like is like $2,200 for me, and my boy pays the same amount as me. It's like, bro, that's more than half of your fucking income. Like, you're gonna be so cooked. So yeah, more of the story. Your college shit, regular 9 to 5 shit isn't shit. If you want a crazy lifestyle, it's not gonna get you there. But if you want to make a lot of money, what we do is by far the best shit to do, in my opinion, because like, as you see, like everyone's like selling programs, starting shit, there's endless offers, there's so much money to be made in it, and you learn so many skills. Like with what I do specifically, like I have to do a bunch of shit. So it's like I have to write ads, emails, VSLs, landing pages, manage sales teams, be good at closing, be good at setting. I have to understand like everything from an info product business from like A to Z. And I genuinely think that's the best thing, because it's like with info, it's like the skills I have now, I can transition into e-com, anywhere else. You just have to start with something and just run it up in the meantime. And I think it's the best, because it's like I get to always work with my clients. Like he's one of my new clients now. All my other clients, we're constantly with each other, going on boats, going on vacations, going to dinners.
Of course, like pick one skill, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to what I do now, which is like managing, training sales reps, you can pick the skill like sales and leverage it to the degree we have. You can make like insurmountable amounts of money, bro. Like right now, managing teams, it's like I could take on a couple clients. They're all doing $300K a month. Let's say I get 5 clients, all doing $300K a month, totally manageable, by the way, right? With the right systems, everything in place. 1.5 mil a month. Let's say I have that even just at the base for any sales manager of 5%. What's 5% of 1.5 mil? 75K a month. Just there. That's just with that one income source. And if you're really good at what you do, like me, you create multiple businesses around that all then generate you more income. It's like, you guys see how this is totally uncapped. And then let's say if you get good enough, you get more than 5%, and then you get sub-managers in. Now you can handle 30 clients because you have different managers managing different people, and you're just taking a percentage off of managing those managers. Right? So you see, like, the potential with these business models, with any business model, is crazy. Getting into high-ticket sales doesn't mean you're going to be a closer forever. It doesn't. I was a closer for a long, long time. Then I transitioned out, and I learned new skills. So once you find the business model like this, you can take it as far as you want. I know you work with Jersey. Like, where do you guys see, Go Scaling going? Yeah.
So biggest thing like I want to do with that is like, I have 6 clients right now. I want to have all of my offers doing like above 100K a month within 3 months, which is 100% doable. The biggest thing is like, obviously I have like a VSL call funnel. I want to have a webinar for each one of my clients at least once a month, and spending a fuck ton of money in ads where it's genuinely predictable. And if you want to get into info, like specifically what I do, it's like you need to spend money in ads in order to get to where you want to go. And like not a lot of brands are like able to, like some people can pull off the organic shit, but not a lot of people can do that. So it's like you have to really get good at that. And like another thing is I'm eventually going to open up like a coaching offer where I can help people break into what I do, where I'm calling it Go Scaling compared to like growth operating, because everyone just rolled with that name because like the original thing was like the low ticket shit and just fucking didn't work for me. So that's why I'm fucking calling it some other shit. And I can genuinely change like a lot of people's lives because I know exactly what someone has to do to go out there and make more. Like if someone worked with you one-on-one, you could get them into fucking high ticket sales and make a fuck ton of money.
They're gonna make money.
Like you can, and it's the same for me. If someone works with me, I can literally show you the exact outreach shit to like literally land a client and then scale up. It genuinely just comes down to like how bad do you want it. And most people aren't about it. So if you're about it, then just go through with it. But yeah, I just want to overall have all my clients making over 100K a month. I want more rev share with everybody, and just open up like a coaching section, just get like a bunch of people like crazy ass results. And I know it'd just be so much fun because I'm really good at teaching. Like I'm good at what I do, but I feel like I'm genuinely better at like teaching than actually like doing the shit I do, if that makes sense. Because like I don't know, it's just like I know exactly what to do to get them like their first like 5, 10, 15K a month.
I actually want to give you guys, when you get into this business, whether it's as a setter or closer, whether it's as a sales manager, whether it's growth op, I want to give you guys all, like, this is the most sauce you'll ever get, is becoming super sticky with your clients and becoming so different. So what sticky means is if you become a part of someone's business and you get so deep and like your feet are so deep in their business that they can't, like you are stroking so deep that they can't pull you out, you're stuck there and you will always be making money for them. Like I have one of my clients right now where like I've done so much for that offer. Everything is ran on a custom built software by me that no one else has ever built anything like it.
Fucking insane.
Everything is run there by me. Like I built it fully custom. I'm totally different. Anyone comes and pitches this guy, promise you I do it and more, right? If you're a closer on an offer, if you can be so good and do things that 99% of closers won't do, are they ever gonna fire you and find someone else? No, if you run ads better than anyone else, you build better VSLs than anyone else, no one else can come in and be like, damn, that VSL is shit, look at the one I'll build you. Because then, yeah, you're fireable, you're replaceable right away. If I, as a sales manager, came in and was like, fuck no, I don't do any systems. Sales managers aren't meant to do systems, right? It's not. You're meant to have an operations team do that. I fucking do it as a sales manager because fuck all the other managers, I'm better, right? It's like, I know I'm gonna be better, I'm gonna provide more value, you'll never be fireable, you'll never be replaceable. It's that simple. Like,
no, literally. And build like a good enough relationship where they just don't want to like not stop, like they don't want to like stop working with you. It's like for example, like us, like it took a little bit for us to like start working together, but it's just like me and all my other clients, it's like we like each other just like so much. We're like constantly around each other, and like those are the partnerships where it's like if you guys can make money and you guys are genuinely friends, bro, that shit will take you so far.
That has to do with networking too. I get so many DMs. I bet he gets a shit ton of DMs.
Oh my God, bro, I saw your content. I love it. Let's hang out.
Let's connect. Yo, let me buy you coffee. It's like, I don't need you to buy me coffee, right? I don't want to hop on a random Discord call with you, right? Like all the people that I've connected with the most are either, I've either paid for it, I've either given a lot of value, right? Like that's why I think sales is so great too, because as a sales rep, you provide the most value, you make them a shit ton of money, you save them a lot of time, right? Two things business owners value so much. All the connections I build being a sales rep is like, oh, I made them a shit ton of money. If I ask a question, I'm making them money, are they not gonna answer it? No, they're gonna answer it every time, right? Like, I basically had free one-on-one mentors because of how much value I provided them, right? So you need to be able to provide a lot of value, or you just get up to some absolute degen shit with them. Like that's the other option, right? If I go to the club with someone, right, we pop bottles together, right? By the way, all those people you see on Instagram that you think are like super cleaned up, like real estate guys or whatever, they're at the club every weekend, right?
Bro, calling out my clients?
No, I'm not calling out your clients specifically.
No, we are degen as shit.
I go to Miami, right? Dude, there's this guy who does business consulting, doing $300K a month. You'd see him, he's like, it's this Asian guy, he seems super clean up, super professional. Bro, he's at the club popping bottles on Miami promoter Nate's birthday.
Literally.
And he's next, his table and my table, we're next to fucking, what's her name's? A Bella Danger's table.
Give me that.
Degen shit.
Give me that.
And guess what? I take a shot with him, he actually is gonna remember me. I promise you, he's remembering me more than you and his DMs. Right?
Yeah, and that's the thing, like I always stand by that. Like my biggest thing, like what I want to do with like another thing, like with my brand and overall just like everything is just being unprofessional, because that's just who I am. It's like how I landed him, it's like a month and a half, I initially pitched it, and he knew like what I could do, and he just never did anything. We go to the club, we pop in bottles, getting signs, fuck my ex, spread that shit, whatever it said. And then we go to Miami, dirty shit. We go to fucking, what else? We went to dinners, we were hanging out. I literally went on a 2-man with bro. So it's like, if you do all the degen shit with your clients, they're actually your homies, bro, they will want to work with you, I'm telling you. And it's like, all the shit I say is fucked up. I can't, and this is another thing that's been pissing me off in my short form, and just like, in general, I can't express who I am. It's like even in this, because you gotta keep professional. Like I show a little bit. I'm gonna implement some more vlogs, so you'll see. It's fucked up,
dude. And it's like you have to be yourself around these people. Like I promise you, when you try to put on this fake act that you're like the greatest sales rep in the world. All the best sales reps I know are either like shit at communicating. Like one of my closers, dude, beast of a closer, crazy good sales calls, everything like that. Bro, if I try to get a hold of him, he's probably not responding for a few hours, right? Normally, I'd be pissed. I'd hate the guy. But he's top closer every week. He just collects cash, bro. I check my phone, out of nowhere, 6.4K PIF. And he's just like, boom. And I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if you're responding or not, because you're making just so much money. That's what fucking matters to me personally, is that they're making money or that they're absolute degens, right? Like there's another closer on that offer, really good closer, bro. He's up to some degen shit. I know he is, right? He's on random flights to Thailand, Bangkok, all this shit.
He's
right?
fucking lady boys.
He's fucking around, I know.
Fucking lady boys.
Right? But it's like,
sucking on that
his
dick.
profile picture on WhatsApp is him with like his shorty and a cigar in his mouth. I'm like, yeah, this guy's the shit. And so it's like, all those people that I'm so close with, it's because I fuck with them. Like I actually like them as people. I promise you, when you're trying to be like this stone cold guy that like, you know, is super professional, talking with commas and periods every second, right? Hey, Brom, I was reaching out to you with regards to the e-com offer you posted about.
Yeah, I want someone saying, like, sliding my DMs, like, what's up, daddy, spread that shit. Yeah, like, then I'd be like, all right, this guy's actually funny as fuck. I fuck with him.
Yeah, like, if I got a DM that was like, spread that shit, I'm trying to come in your business, I'd be like, fuck, like, that's a good hook. I'm gonna open it. And then if, like, maybe I'll actually, like, click on the loom then. And if you actually had a fire loom where you hooked me in, bro, I might hop on a call with you. If I see hey Brom, comma, I'm already discarding it, right? And then your loom is like a slideshow presentation, like, get it out. I already know your ass.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. It's like you're not, maybe you aren't ass, but that's what it looks like, right? You're not trying to land a job at the car dealership. You're trying to land a job for like 19, 20-year-old, like rich ass kids. That's literally.
And that's another thing I love about info. You could be unprofessional as fuck and pull it off. There's no other spot where it's like you like a lot of people, it's like you can't act certain ways because it's like the higher ups like will stop you from like acting certain shit. But with me, I can do whatever I want, and I love it.
Yeah, because you make them money. It's like they don't care if you make them money. That's all that matters in this business. Is like, can I make you a lot of money? Can I provide value? Okay, I don't care. Like that's the perfect example of like one of my closers. I was like, if he was being like not that responsive or something, yeah, I'm firing him right away. But he's making a shit ton of money. He's an absolute dog. Bro, I don't care. Have the liberty to not respond to me. Or like, he doesn't respond to anyone, whatever, you're busy. Okay, be busy. I don't care because you're making so much money. That's what matters. So that's all that matters in the info business. So if you can make someone money, you're gonna get rich as fuck. It's that simple. Where do you wanna be 2026? Not even where do you wanna be, where are you gonna be at the end of 2026? And where can everyone find you and what you're doing?
No, yeah. So you can find me on my IG, Dennis Trandy. Also on YouTube. Biggest upcoming steps. I will be at 100K a month by the end of the year. 100 bodies. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But 100K a month. I want a fuck ton of followers. I hope my whole agency, everyone's scaled up. I also have my coaching going. Got a bunch of people results. And that's like the biggest thing for me is just like being better than everyone. My goals would be, I also want to be at 100K a month. I'm about halfway there now. I'm pretty close. I was at 40 last month, so I know I'll be there. I'll have a new car. I know I'll have a new car in the next few months, but gotta toss that in there. And I want to be able to help more people. Like I said, right now I have a 100% placement rate. Every single one of my students has seen results, has gotten a commission check. And so I know that I can help more people, and I want to be able to help more people. I want to help them change their lives with sales like it's changed mine. Sales gave me freedom. I want to give you freedom. We're wrapping it up here. Other than that, you will be able to just keep following our shit and see what we do, because I'm very excited to see where this shit goes, because we're going down some crazy paths right now. So we got a bunch of fun shit coming up. But yeah, we'll catch you guys.